Thanks for joining us today for another episode of Boom and Bust. I'm your host, Tony Clement, here at the News Forum where all voices matter. Well, it's past time to check back with our guest, Ian Khan, on all things tech. Ian is an expert and a futurist at Alcorny Global Strategies. He directed the Amazon Prime documentary, Blockchain City, and we want to welcome him back to Boom and Bust. Great to have you back here.
Thanks for having me, Tony. It's a pleasure.
So I guess the first thing, and we'll make it very general, what's the state of tech today?
Well, it depends on how you see it and what do you see about tech. You know, in the recent weeks, we've heard a lot about crypto going all the way down, and there's a huge crisis that's attacking the crypto industry. So that's one side of it. On the other hand, you know, a lot is coming back in the world of tech with technology events, conferences. People are coming back and meeting each other, and so there's the up to tech right there. And on the outskirts of all of this, there's new ideas, new technologies, the metaverse, and so on, Web3, that are making the waves that are in the news. So a lot is happening depending on how we see things. But I think generally things are on the positive, things are on the up, and there's a lot more to see in the next few months and years.
Well, let's talk a little bit about cryptocurrency, because that has certainly captured a lot, if not all, the headlines. What happened?
So, you know, as every bubble burst, so did some part of cryptocurrency and some part of some unstable coins that were created. Is crypto generally a big bubble? I really don't believe so. I think it's an industry, it's a part of industry that's at a very initial stage. And by all means, we're not at a very high maturity rate of crypto, and this is a big crisis that's hitting it. We're still in early days. And I think what is happening right now are the foundational steps that need to happen and take place for the industry to stabilize, for crypto to have some kind of format, a regulatory format, and foundations that it can build upon in the future. Governments are taking cryptocurrency seriously. Countries are taking crypto seriously. Private sector, of course. And so it's early days in the full expression of crypto, if you will. What happened some weeks ago was that a couple of cryptocurrencies that had some mechanism of specific way of working, a mechanism of working, collapsed and crashed. And there was huge market outroar and cry, and everybody who owned any of those cryptos sold them. And as a result, what happened is that the entire cryptocurrency industry, crypto prices have tanked as a result of that. Question is, does this mean Bitcoin is a good or a bad investment? We're not here to debate that, but I think it's an early times in overall crypto development.
So do you see a bounce back for the industry generally?
I think generally, if you look at the foundations of the industry, things are on the up. There are many new cryptocurrencies, asset classes, and different parts of crypto, different sides of crypto that are now being used, that are now being experimented upon, that are being adopted by the world in general. You have the emergence of non-fungible tokens, you have the emergence of smart contracts, and they're being used in different industries to create use cases and solve some important problems. And so all that has continued to happen. From a day-to-day trading cryptocurrencies perspective, yes, that has shown us a downside right now. I think generally we need to focus on the foundational technology of crypto, which is blockchain technology, which offers much more than just crypto trading, right, or asset trading.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. The underlying technology, blockchain, has so many different applications other than cryptocurrency, right?
Absolutely. So I directed a documentary called Blockchain City about 3.5 years ago, and it covers the foundations of blockchain, who is doing what with blockchain, and how does it make a difference. And blockchain is one of those foundational technologies that can completely redefine trust, exchange of different assets, goods, e-commerce, intellectual property, and you can do a lot of different things with how it manages information and how it enables a new framework for storage of information, storage of data, and sharing of data.
That's a very interesting point, and I encourage people to visit Amazon Prime to see your documentary, Blockchain City.